Howdy y'all, this is AR Catholic. Welcome back to my channel. And when we left off, our NPC group had decided to rebel and just check out this cave. Now this cave was, I don't know if it was, it was a 6 and a 6 if it was something important, so it was, and they really wanted to go in. So there's some, the Tristan, the hapless, hopeless, helpless apprentice managed to read the petroglyphs that were on the outside, and so they know that this was some kind of holy place and I couldn't remember how how I said it. So it's the cave of Mu Shamu. And I figure I haven't generated one yet, so, or at least, I mean, I have, but not for the channel, I don't think, or for this adventure. So I'm going to go ahead and generate this using the Forge tables, just to show how it's done. So we'll go there. All right. So generating the dungeon. It's called Delving the Depths. All right, so the first thing we do is we're going to generate the size on our table. And that's going to tell us how many areas there are. 5. So it's large. So that's going to give us 3 themes and 15 total areas. Now, generating them this way, I don't really map it for these. What I do is I kind of turn it into a point crawl. So on the map, I'll generate an area, and then I'll just, tell it, or well, not tell it, but determine what kind of theme it is and what comes next. Let's see, those are ruins. That looks good. Well, even though it's a cave, actually. Let me get a cave and pause it so you don't have to watch me flipping through my big book of maps. All right. So there we go. Something that looks kind of like a cave. All right, so our 3 themes that we're going to have, and these will come up later on as you go through the areas, and sometimes it'll say that the area is themed, and you just decide which one that is. All right, so our first dungeon theme is a 41, Chaos and Destruction. So either that's what the shamans were into, chaos and destruction, or that's what they succumbed to, or what has moved in since. All right, so chaos and destruction. So that means that if you come across a themed room, it's going to show those signs. It might be signs of battle, it might be signs of corruption, maybe earthquakes, even cave-in kind of things. Just chaos and destruction. 45, corruption or blight. And that makes more sense. Those shamans, maybe they were chanting some things they shouldn't have been chanting. All right, what was it? Corruption or blight? I'm gonna say corruption. And our last theme is 1-5, noble sacrifice. Okay, so I'm going to say that this, now of course they're not going to know the history here, but this was some kind of shaman holy place, a place where they would go to, start on their dream quests or talk to the spirits or ancestors or whatever, and somehow there was some kind of corruption. Something got in there, something corrupted the shamans, or corrupted the holy site, and then they had to they sacrifice themselves or their powers or something to save their people, or at least try to save their people. A noble sacrifice doesn't mean that it actually worked, right? All right, so we're going to come in here and let me move around so you can watch my great art here. All right. So we're just going to put since it's a cave, we're just going to put this entrance right here. And what is our theme? Or not theme, but the area. So you walk in, you delve deeper. Okay, we found that. And roll a pair of d6 in each new area to find what the PC finds. So we're going to find a where. This will describe the area. Right, a 4 is a themed, unique area. So we're going to come over to our unique areas, and it's going to be themed. This is a faction base. So I may have to adjust some of these because, it says like armory, so maybe that might not fit, but we'll see. So the entrance is a 2, a command center. I don't think that doesn't really seem to fit kind of what I'm thinking. But we'll say that this is where this was like the council chamber. They just went right inside. So it's a large area, and as they walk in, they find signs of and it's themed. Let's see which themed. Okay, so it's a theme. Let's see, which theme is it? Chaos, corruption, or sacrifice? All right, so I'm just going to do a 1 to 2, 3 to 4, 5 to 6. All right, so it's a corruption. And so this is where we see that they possibly fell. There are, I'll just corrupted council chamber. So this is probably the deepest that they usually came when they would gather. So there are some decaying, a body up against a cave wall, and its skeleton looks like it is decayed away and almost like it melted or something. It just doesn't look right, just like a skeleton. There's something happened there. There's a large area in the center that looks like it was a pit, and there's ancient, cracked, sitting logs that are dried out, split, desiccated. One of them looks like it was burned halfway through. So that's what they find. That's what the room looks like. So now we've done the where for. Now we're going to find what. 1d6. A 2, discovery, and a danger. All right, we'll do the discovery first. What is our discovery? 3, a feature, a 1, 4, access, bridge or stairs. All right, so I think from here then, this being the entrance, there are probably some ancient stairs, rough-hewn stairs leading down into the next area. But let's see what our danger is. Oh, it's a creature. All right, so there's something in here. It could be, bears or something. But let's see what we got. It is a danger. Yeah, okay. So there's the table for the trap. So we're going to come over and see what we encounter. All right, so this is +2 because it is a dungeon. And all right, 6. Oh, or sorry, 7. So it is a beast. What kind of beast? That's going to be an earthbound beast. 25. A deer. All right. So they come in and they start. I don't really know. I don't know enough about deer to know if they would, chill out in a cave, a cave or not. Probably not. But as they enter, they startle a group of a herd of deer that immediately they're not going to go back, so they stampede through the group. I don't think they really need to fight deer, but there's a chance that someone's going to get hurt. Let's see. I'm going to pick 3 of them who must. They're going to have to do something, or they're going to get trampled or gored by this freaked out herd of critters. Let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so 10. All right, if I roll a 10, then people got lucky. But who are the 3? Oh, okay, so someone got lucky. 8. All right, so that's Reese. And then now it'll be a D8. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So Reese and what was his name? Boss. Reese and Boss. They both find themselves at the end of angry horns and bouncing hooves that come racing past them. All right, let's see. So should it be a save or an armor? I think it's going to be a save. All right, so I'm going to say that that each of them has to make a dexterity save, a savings throw. I haven't made it like an actual savings throw. All right, so red for Reese and blue for Boss. All right, Boss is Reese. Okay, Reese's dexterity. So, but they're both +2. So, Reese gets +2. Boss gets +1. Okay, Reese. Okay, so they both managed to leap out of the way as these angry, maybe corrupted, maybe crazy deer go bowling through them. All right. Are you sure you want to keep going? You almost got killed by a bunch of deer. Yes, they do want to keep going. Be quiet. Okay. All right, so they light some torches, they pull out lanterns, and they head on to the next area. All right, so what is our next area as they delve deeper? Where? Themed common area. All right, so which theme? It's going to be chaos and destruction. All right, so this area is chaos and destruction. And it's a themed common area. What's the common area going to be? A chamber. No obvious purpose. All right, so this area at the bottom of the steps, don't know what it was for. There's not a lot of detail. This obviously was kind of a primitive place, so there's some refuse. There's obviously spore of animals having come and gone. A couple little animal skeletons. But it does look like there was some kind of artwork or some kind of totem or something that's been shattered up in into pieces up against the wall. And, okay, so no obvious purpose. And what do we find there? A discovery and a danger. All right, so what's our discovery? Dressing. 6 and a 1. Sense. A breeze. Okay. So there's a breeze. Is it coming from the outside? Is this something? I think it's probably just coming from the outside. So there is a breeze in here. And it's coming from the outside, from the chamber above. Just something about the shape of it. It probably also has kind of a little creepy moaning quality. And let's see what our danger is. A creature or a dungeon trap. A dungeon trap. Okay. I'll be honest, I'm not really the biggest on dungeon traps just because the mechanics of it. You know, how's this thing going to sit and work after 500 years or 200 years? But we'll see. We'll see what we get here. 46. Rolling boulder. Okay, so there's a groove rolling along the floor as a hint. Let's see. And with critters running in and out, I would kind of expect that they would have probably set one off already. Excuse me. Let's see. So who is kind of the one in front here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's see. Not Tristan, so. All right, so I think looks like, well, from this it's Seraph. So he's kind of the one who's looking through. They've decided that he has a good dexterity. But the caves themselves are they're large enough that it's, you know, you don't necessarily have to have a marching order per se. But actually we can what size? There's a dungeon area size table right there. 3, typical as expected. Okay, so someone's going to set it off. I'm just going to say someone sets it off. And then I'm going to do the same thing. A certain number of people have to leap out of the way. All right, so who sets it off? Or should I give them a roll to see if they actually set it off or if they avoid the trap? Yeah, maybe. We'll see. We'll see who actually is the one that would set it off, and we'll give them a chance, maybe. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, so apparently it is a Lucas. Lucas. All right, Lucas, do you see the trap? Do you see it? $13. Let's see. I'd say that's probably a wisdom. Alas, no, he does not see it. All right, so he trips. He looks at. He trips over a stone, and it didn't move like a normal stone of that size would. And he looks down. That's weird. And then they hear a rumbling, and everyone turns and looks and sees this giant boulder come rolling down this hollowed out area. And let's see. I'm just going to say it hits 3 of them randomly. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh, it's going to hit her. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 6, 7, 8. Well, I'm not sure that my my dice rolls were that great, but we'll just leave them. We'll leave them. All right, how much would let's see, does it give a guidance on how much stuff does here? Let's see, what would I don't know, it doesn't really say. Grease trap, gas vent. It's pretty big. So I'd say at least D10. Yeah, it would probably worth, I don't know, 3D6 or something like that maybe, but we'll say D10 as the boulder comes rolling through and people step to the side, but these three are in the direct path as it picks up speed. All right, lady. If she gets hit, she's probably going to die. Oh, and she's fatigued. Oh, no. Oh, man. All right, so she's fatigued, so she has to roll a disadvantage. She would have got, well, she probably got a 2 because you should roll the red die for her. But she didn't, she did not get there. Okay, so lucky for her. All right. So she does not leap out of the way, but she's lucky enough that it just grazes her and knocks her to the side. All right, boss. Well, how about you? Let's see. Boss has okay, he's not dexterity. Okay, but boss leaps out of the way. Whoosh, whoosh. And let's see, who's the crossbow guy? That is Delos. Let's see, Delos. Okay, he's also dexterity. Can Delos make it? Oh, no, he does not make it. Oh, Delos. Delos has 5 hit points, and so the stone comes rolling away. He sees Morian leap out of the side the one way, and he sees Boss leap the other way, and then he just looks up in time to see the boulder smush his guts out, and it pretty much just destroys everything he has. His helmet's crushed, his crossbow is smashed, his axe is in splinters, and it's quite the gory scene as his innards burst and his bones crack. No! Oh my God! And then her, let's see, Ursia, our hapless other crossbow person, she looks and she vomits. Oh my God! And then Tristan, he looks away. Because, that'd be a pretty horrible thing to see someone get literally crushed by a boulder so that their innards get squished out, nasty. So she starts screaming, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? We haven't even been in here for 10 minutes and now someone's dead. Let's see, that demon, Snick, now he's pushing, he's pressing. I'm going to give her a saving throw as he starts to, if Lucas were more of a leader, this would never have happened. Morgana would never have let this happen. Oh, so she got a 20. I think that means she realizes that something the imp did something, and he gives himself away somehow she realizes that it's not her voice. It's not her. Now the funny sound probably should have given it away right away, but she realizes there's something in here with us. And what does this imp do? I think he's probably going to run away because, uh, again, I'm not really sure how powerful they are, OSR wise or whatever. But he's more of a troublemaker. He's not looking for a fight with, eight adventurers or whatever by himself. So does he run away? I'm going to say that it's likely. Yes. So Snick flies away laughing. And none of these people really have the ability to see and and deal with him anyway, so it's probably good that she decide. And then she comes to Lucas and she apologizes. She said, that creature has been affecting me. I'm so sorry. Everyone, please forgive me. Okay, they obviously don't have their horses. The imp, of course, is a pain. So they had to leave their horses outside the cave. Is the imp going to do something to their horses? Maybe. Yes. And. Or yes, but. What does he do? What does he do to their horses? You know what? I think he's going to do something impish and stupid, and he's just going to crap inside the saddlebags. So, let's see. So, Snick the imp. And it's, of course, disgusting, and it's going to ruin rations. Snick the imp poops in saddlebags. And it's not something, they're going to obviously know right away. But we're going to cross off, let's see. Oh, I should have been crossing off rations already, but we're going to cross off 2 rations each. So now they may have to start, hunting or something. Plus, now their saddlebags stink like imp crap. I wonder if imp crap is something you could sell in this kind of world. I don't know. All right, so the trap slayed one of the mercenaries. Let's see, unknown. But there's a boulder trap. Well, was a boulder trap. They tripped it. All right, so let's say this larger. Let's see, we're getting close to our half hour, but let's go ahead and we'll do one more area. When we go to the areas, like I said, I kind of do like a point map, even though I'm not showing it to you on the camera. And so I usually kind of roll to see how many exits are out of there, since it's not necessarily linear. So I'm going to roll a d4. Okay, so there's 4 exits out of here. One of them is going to be the entrance here. But they want to press on. They want to press on. Actually, maybe I should give them a morale check. Let's see. Oh, Bass has an 8. Reese has a 9. So, and so did, Rowena did. Let's see. I'm going to put little notes about how they died here. Let's see. He died from a boulder trap. And she was killed by a Mycon zombie. But they're going to press on because now they have to do something. because someone just died. They can't just let their death mean nothing. So let's see what our next area is. They'll just they will just keep going kind of straight, what is closest to straight. And of course, this is still like a natural cave, but there are petroglyphs and symbols, other symbols and art carved into the walls. So area 3, where is it? 1, an unthemed, unique area. All right. All right, so it's not one of those, but it is a unique area. Let's see. So we are kind of in a natural formation. You know, that's probably, even though the thing is a, a faction base, probably better to roll on the natural formation since it is cave. So let's see what this place is. All right, 4. So this place, okay. Area 3. It's unthemed. It's open to the sky. So that's probably part of why it's breezy. There, it can get air in from the entrance, and it has an exit point. How big is that area to the sky? It's probably big enough they could climb out if they really needed to, or something could fall in if they really needed to. And what do they find there? 6, a discovery. A find. Captive creature. I'm going to have to assume that this creature is probably trapped in like a crevasse or something. They're down in it's some creature that's stuck in a pit. Let's see what's stuck in the pit. Because if they were chained or something, then they would, I don't picture that, there's anyone that's using this place regularly. Let's see what our creature is. 7, 8, 9. So it is a beast. Earthbound beast. 35. Oh, okay. So there's some kind of cave lion, and it's found itself stuck in a pit. So cave lion stuck in pit. And you know what? They're just going to leave it there. It roars when it notices them. When someone holds the torch out, they see, they can hear the movement, and it looks up, and it's a big beast too. I know it's not really a good lion roar, but it gives this loud roar that echoes through the caves, and it's stuck down there. They can tell, and well, they're just going to leave it down there. They're going to leave it down there and end the episode. All right, happy gaming.